So I don't think people realize, but we have a very limited window ahead of us. And what I mean by that is you need to make sure your bags are packed and that you're set to go because the countdown timer has officially started. We are finally seeing all these boxes checked. We've seen a box check now over the last 24 hours that we need to have a discussion about because what comes next is the major runs, the major adoptions in crypto that we've been talking about, that we've been patiently waiting for. And it's probably going to kick off before people know it. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I saw a Twitter post this morning that I thought was very telling and a very good description of where we're at currently. So this was by Teddy Bitcoins. And what he said is 110K and not a retail buyer in sight. And frankly, he's not wrong. Because what we've been seeing is very little retail interest, very little retail confidence. It's the reason why BTC dominance has gotten so high, why altcoins haven't been performing that great is because the confidence and interest hasn't been there. And what's interesting is even as BTC has just hit a new all-time high, retail search traffic, retail confidence, still not quite there yet. Right now, global search traffic for crypto over the last 24 hours, or I guess today rather, is at a 50. And that's same levels as, maybe April 7th. If you guys remember, that was right when we were going through some of our big drops in the crypto market. It's about where things have been peaking as of late. So we're not even near the interest following the March conversation surrounding the crypto strategic reserve. Yet, despite that, BTC is hitting an all-time high, right? I did take the time to look at app downloads again. Nothing. There's nobody there. So right now we're in this kind of weird window where we've seen exciting things happen in the market because we're paying attention here, but retail hasn't noticed what's going on yet. That's going to change very, very quickly. In fact, when we look at, obviously altcoins, we obviously talked about our golden cross, probably about a few days ago or so. And why these golden crosses are so important is you have about a 30-day window from when that takes place until the market really starts going on run, specifically altcoins. But what we also did just see now that started to take place today was a golden cross in terms of the BTC. We actually have our 50-day crossing our 200-day on the SMA. And this has led us within about 10 days on some significant runs. So our window for this next major rally in the crypto market may be between 10 to 20 days and things are rip roaring and running. All right. Now, this is just me using history and looking at data and showing that all these boxes are finally being checked. We're seeing big liquidity enter the market. We're seeing stablecoin minting take place. We're seeing obviously USDT dominance drop off. We're seeing BTC dominance drop off. I mean, this is historically around the crypto market what has led us on some of these major extensions. This is historically what has led ADA to do really well in terms of price. Now, I want to refer back to ADA's golden cross because, again, that took place back on, what was that, the Wednesday or so? Yeah, Wednesday the 14th. And what's interesting is we're now back at those same prices that we were when our golden cross took place, which is a historic thing for ADA here as well. Because, again, when we tend to get these golden crosses in terms of ADA, we get that kind of short consolidation period, and then we go on rips, right? Doesn't always happen right away, but we can see that historically speaking, right? Take a look back in November of 2023, chop, 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 and then ADA went on this massive run. You guys can see this many, many times throughout history. I'm not going to go back all the way, but you guys get the point. And a lot of these runs, again, like we've talked about, have led us on, 100% plus moves. Okay. So I'm really excited, but people need to understand that these things are going to start changing very quickly. Crypto search traffic, it tends to go parabolic when things like these happen. Downloads, they tend to go parabolic when these things happen. I mean, we're on the verge of a really big boom in crypto. And I get this feeling that so many people are not prepared for this. And it's a good and a bad thing, right? Because me personally, I'm prepared. I'm sure plenty of you guys are here as well. But it sucks for those people that are on the sidelines because if you're going to get in, you're going to have to chase. It's good for us that are in because your chasing is going to send prices higher. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's a one-sided sword for me, and I'm sure many of you. But I keep just looking at this and just shaking my head at how many people are just messing this cycle up. And I don't want to keep talking about this crap time and time again, but yet here we sit. And we're kind of in the best spot we've ever been. And understand that, we still haven't seen the U.S. change monetary policy. We haven't seen them change, interest rates or shift from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. I mean, this is what we've been talking about. This is all kind of taking place just at the right time. I would expect that there are going to be some conversations surrounding interest rate decreases at the next FOMC meeting. I'm not saying we're going to get a rate decrease for sure, but there are definitely going to be some discussions. I think once we start hearing the minutes from the prior FOMC meeting, wow, I can't speak, from the prior FOMC meeting, once Jerome Powell he's going to have to start mentioning shifting towards quantitative easing. He's going to have to start mentioning interest rate decreases because the data is supporting exactly that. And then you're just going to see this huge wave in crypto, like we've been talking about. It's not a new thing. It's not surprising, but it's finally all starting to come together. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.